It wasn't a matter of asking if that was AJ's name. It was a way of indirectly warning her that her name was on this document. So here's where things took a turn, and I'm getting ready to press play. Things took a turn because they find out that it was Glock name that was on the document as well as AJ involving Kiana. But another problem comes in. They didn't highlight the one thing that was said because allegedly Glock came into the panel and she also denies the phone call. But then Kiana, she came in and Kiana confirmed it. So everybody denied the phone call up until Kiana came in and admitted, like, yes, there was a phone call and it wasn't a three-way, it was actually four. Okay? So I need y'all to understand another thing that we all witnessed before our eyes. Yes, Frankie, go ahead. Come on up. What's up, Frankie?
Hey. I was going to wait till you was done talking right here. And then before you hit play, I was going to go ahead and do the break. Or do you want me to do it now?
You can go ahead and do it now because it's going to get deep.
All right, guys. It's a 1.5K of you guys up in here. Let's go ahead and get Bella up to 200K likes. Let's get the shares out to 200. We definitely thank you guys for coming in today, supporting the show. We love you guys here at Accountability Court. Good morning for the haters. Good morning, Drop Queen. Good morning, Blaze. Make sure you guys are following everybody up here too. Drop Queen has a very good live that she hosts. Make sure you guys are following Drop Queen. Make sure you guys are following For the Haters. She puts out very good content. She just did a very good video of Kiana and the breakdown. So make sure you guys are following For the Haters for that content too. And you guys know to follow my boy Blaze if y'all want the laughs. Blaze gonna give you the laughs on the videos and the movies, your favorite scenes from the movies. Blaze gonna have you laughing all day. So make sure you guys are following Blaze. Make sure you guys are following Bella for Accountability Court every Sunday, starting at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we love you guys here at Accountability Court. Bella, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So this is where things take a left turn for the audience. People like myself and everybody else that was watching. Here's the problem with what we saw. Before Kiana came into the panel and pretty much was like, all right, look, y'all, the jig is up. Yes, the phone call happened. You ain't gotta lie much further. Let's just put it on the floor. The dangerous part is now we know AJ, Glock, those two were willing to straight face lie. Let's just call a thing a thing. They saying, okay, I was told not to say nothing, so I wasn't gonna say shit. Respectfully, you ask me a question about Blaze and Frankie, I'm gonna be like, look, I'm not getting involved in that. I would rather say I'm not getting involved than to just flat out lie. Because here's the problem. If you can lie about something minute, I can't trust you. Especially when it's over 1,000 people listening. It was to the point where I'm like, yo, so hold on. AJ they had her in the call that she wasn't aware about. Because then I'm thinking there's a pattern of phone calls, people being recorded, not knowing, people being listened in on, not knowing. So we in the audience getting ready to jump down on it, like on them, standing behind AJ like, oh, so y'all, why is it that AJ don't know about this phone call? So we looking at everybody else suspect, and the whole time, AJ knew. She just swore not to say nothing. Keeping things under wraps and lying is two different things. This is why there's a thing called perjury. You get in trouble for that because if they're trying to get down to the facts and you're straight-faced lying, and then the person you're trying to protect comes up and out you, that's what made it even worse. Kiana said don't say nothing, and she actually outs everybody involved. So then everybody, they switched the tone and say, Erica, this is your fault. You ran your mouth. You did this. You did that. You. Now everybody jumping down on Erica. Immediately deflected off the fact that we all was pretty much like, damn, AJ, you can't catch a break. Every time we turn around, you getting fucked over by somebody. You had this one fuck you over, that one fucked you over. Now you can't even have a conversation because motherfuckers got you on 3 and 4-way calls and you don't know about it. We was feeling bad for her. But then it keeps getting worse. So now, not only do we find out Glock was involved in the phone call, but Glock made it clear that she was going to take a video of Susu threatening Rose and send it to her lawyer so it can showcase Glock's character, what type of person she is, and that she does not incite violence, that she actually stops it. Tiffy in the audience says to get the heat off of her. This is why I like y'all in accountability court, because you can think. So let me run it back to y'all one more time. Erica, and I said it, had a slip of the tongue in Dime's live, which resulted in the conversation continue out in another live. Everything got put on the floor. We then find out Glock has a video of Susu that the lawyer that Glock allegedly hired now has. If Erica doesn't say anything about this phone call to begin with, Susu would have got summoned as a witness in the case and don't even know it. There's a thing called smoke and mirrors for a reason. I want to put the attention on everything but what I need to put the attention on. Erica was the distraction all along, and nobody's seeing it. Respectfully, I am very curious. One of the questions, who sent Glock the video of Susu threatening Rose? That's a question that I'm still waiting to get answered. AJ, did you know that Glock intended on using Susu as a character witness?
Okay, may I ask a question?
Sure.
Okay, the setup game is when you know you can be set up. There's two evils to that, because I remember when Glock called me and said, "For the haters, they over there talking about you in my live." I went to her live. She said, "Come over here right now," and she hung up on me. I went to that live, and then she said, I was waiting to hear where the people talking about me at. But then she immediately asked me, how did I feel about Kev? And I said, what? She was like, I just lied to get you over here for you to have this discussion. Okay, if I had fallen for the okie doke, then yeah, she would have set me up and I would have fallen into it. But it didn't happen that way. So the question is, did Erica allow herself to fall in that because she does like to gossip? Now, I'm not saying it's right, but I'm asking you about that okie doke.
Okay. So I'm gonna answer your question on that. With Erica being involved, you gotta understand how these friend groups gossip. Erica is just someone they like to gossip with. Let's call a thing a thing. Erica introduced herself as Messy E. Messy I am. Whatever alias it was, she made it clear that she is messy. This is mad day. So, Erica only ties into this is because she simply was just gossiping on some shit like she typically does. They wanted her in on the gossip. They was not trying to figure out if that was her name. No. She was just someone to be on the phone to gossip about the information with. Respectfully.
Okay, and for those who say I'm lying, she also said she called Kappa and said the same thing, that she tricked her over to her panel. So I'm not fucking lying, and it's in 4K.
Okay. So, here's the thing. Glock knows her name, just like I know my name. I'm not going to call Blaze and ask him, hey, Blaze, is this such and such name? Why am I acting clueless like I don't know my name when I see it? Let's cut it out.
She didn't want Kiana to know her real name, so she used Erica.
Yeah, no, see, let's go back into the logic. For someone who's not involved in the case, why would you have a lawyer? Why are you sending Susu's video over to the lawyer if you're not involved in the case with Kiana? The whole purpose was to put the smoke and mirror in front of the people. We're going to use Erica as the distraction, while we're not going to talk about how we still need AJ to know that she's involved some type of way. So let's just kind of add her in, like, hey, AJ, do you, is this your name? Because I don't know. I got to play the I don't know games. They just wanted to indirect tell AJ she's on a important court document. They knew. We're literally talking about Kiana, someone who looks up people with information. She knew who AJ was. Respectfully, Kiana, they all frequent in the same circles of one another. So all Kiana had to do was reach out to someone who knows AJ's name. AJ is not new. She's been around multiple people on the app. She had a few fallouts, unfortunately. But someone knew her name and was willing to give it. So forget Kiana. Kiana got summoned, which means Rose was given AJ's name. Who knew AJ's name? See, nobody was asking the proper questions. Blaze, you had something you wanted to ask.
Yeah. So on New Year's Day, Kiana went into $2 Live that morning and said both of those names, like directly where I think AJ was in that live as well, and Erica. So at that point, you're saying that she knew AJ's name already. So she did that purposely. All right, got you.
Okay. Thank you for staying right here with me. AJ was indirectly informed her name is on some documents. Susu was indirectly informed that her video is sitting in a lawyer's lap. Y'all need to hear exactly what Erica said.
What was your name mentioned there? Because I see where you fucked up at was you said I threatened your life. What I said was, if somebody pull up on me, I'm gonna do everything I can to toe tag your bitch ass, and I.
Let me pause it right there. The woman that is speaking is Glock. This is Erica playing the audio. Hear everything that Glock said.
That. There was a police officer.
So was it the two of the three names on the report?
Airbnb. When you file these charges on me, I have the money to put her on Airbnb. Whatever she needs or whatever time I need her, I got her. File charges. Get your ass to Florida and file it. I've been very consistent about one thing. You bitches stop pieces and pull up at folks' house. I promise you, you will not come on my sacred place and play with me. I'm gonna toe tag and white bag your ass every time. This is where I lay my head. Nobody knows this motherfucking house better than I do.
Clock it, Mad Day.
I'm gonna do it.
It is, but I gotta point out some shit.
Show up at my fucking door, and you'll be example one. Don't fuck with me. Get your big back ass to Florida and file this paperwork. I'm ready. I said what the fuck I said.
So,
Exactly. I've been very consistent about this. And I can tell you where you fucked up at and I forgot. You remember when Susu got mad with you and Susu was over there in her lodge and Susu said, oh, I'm coming to Georgia. I'm a blah, 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 blah. Somebody sent me the fucking clip and I sent that shit to my attorney. You said I threatened your life. But why wouldn't I let Susu finish threatening you?
Now let me pause that right there. You heard that, right? So for those that's like, oh, she probably got the clip from the block. She said someone sent her the clip of Susu threatening Rosette. Thank y'all for the gifts. Please continue to tap. Great question, Victorious. How did she stop Susu? Because I find it strange. Respectfully, Susu can attest to this. Susu and Glock are not close whatsoever. Hear me clearly when I explain this to y'all. Susu and Glock are not close. She chose to use a video of Susu threatening Rose. But we all can recall, for those that was there, a few months ago, there was a content creator by the name of Barb who had issues with Kiana at one point. And Barb stated that she was down the street from Kiana's house and it was Glock who talked her down from pulling up and knocking on Kiana's door. Barb and Glock have a relationship off the app. Why not use that situation? One, Glock is here in the United States. She is literally across the border. You're in Florida, Barb's in Georgia. Why not say, you know what, Barb, I'm involved in some shit with Rose. They need me to pretty much speak on whatever. For those that are wondering, well, why can't she use Barb as a character witness? Because that's what Susu is. Susu blindly involuntarily, mind you. Susu didn't volunteer to be Glock's character witness. But she can't use Barb, even though that would have been the perfect case. Y'all have an actual friendship. There's some type of care there. But she can't use Barb because it was just a few weeks ago, Barb on live threatened to release Rosé's nudes that she sent to her in private. So Barb's out the window. She can't do that. Cause now she low-key can get Barb jammed up. So she ain't gonna think to put Barb's name nowhere near the bullshit. Barb fuck around and have a case sitting in front of her mail. So now let's go back to the logical standpoint. Why would Glock need a video from Susu threatening Rosé, knowing Susu is not even in the States? Didn't ask permission, no nothing. You just gonna force her to show up to court?
But on that video, she said it's showing her character. Glock said it shows her character because she was stopping Susu from
She
threatening.
stopped Barb, didn't she? She don't have a relationship with Susu. So why not ask the person you have a relationship with? That's another question that I'm posing. Hold on, I have a Cash App.
If that's the case, then why not show both?
True.
Great question.
Because she doesn't have to go to the court. The video would just be used as evidence to show Glock's character. But I was stuck on why was Rosé sending Barb nudes? But I guess that's a topic for another.
And that was a question that came to the Cash App and said, wait, what? Barb has Rosé nudes? She said on her live that she has Rosé nudes and she was willing to send it out. She was willing to go sub only and actually show Rosé nudes. That is correct.
Sending strangers y'all nudes. Okay, they're both
Hey,
women. I guess maybe they was gonna hook up. I don't know. This all weird to me.
we do not know. What we do know is that the math is not mathing. Rosé gave permission to Barb Eyes and Barb Eyes only. Barb threatened, and I'm going to make sure I make this clear. Someone went over into Barb's live and insinuated that Rosé was speaking ill on Barb when she was in fact not. And as a result, instead of Barb, because we watched her do this, instead of Barb getting the information to make sure it was accurate, she immediately flipped the switch on Rosé and said, oh, I know that bitch ain't, Oh, don't forget, I got your nudes. She was just that quick. Rosé meant nothing to her.